Hello, you guys. Let's see. He said, "Let's cook, Queen." Okay. Um, I see Grisel. I see Clarinetta. Tam 08, Yolanda, Lynn, Pretty Hair, Ashley, Bloop Bloop, Diane, Shirley. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? We ain't gonna be on here long today. I said we'll start making the lives. We won't make them as long. I'm looking like Aquanisha, child. I was supposed to go get my hair done, and my grandbaby. I had to keep her a little longer today, so I had to reschedule. So I guess Aquanisha it is for the next few days. But I've been Aquanisha for a few days now, child. We're gonna give more people the opportunity to start. Miss T, did you get my message? No, I didn't get it. Where did you send it to me at? I didn't get it. Okay, I'm gonna check it. Pretty Hair says she thinks that Dolph's hold on, y'all. Hold on, you guys. Okay, you guys. I am back. Let's see. Has it been okay? So we'll give some more people a few more minutes. Is everybody in here? I see like my main people, a lot of my main people in here. I know when I say the main people, hey mister, I ain't seen you in here in a minute. Um, I was beginning to get jealous. I was like, I be seeing Mister on Cypress and on Player Code, but he don't come over here with me and the girls no more. Well, when I say that, I'm saying that I don't play for way because I know Mister got a wife that don't play, child. I'm just meddling. Me and the girls enjoy all the guys. How about that? How about that? Um. Oh Lord, fat packs don't. Fat packs be coming in here following Cypress because but Cypress be in here all the time. But when Cypress in here, Fat packs comes in right after Cypress. Fat packs don't come in here with no shit today. Now you been good for the last few times. Be good today. I was on here yesterday in the. Oh, you was on here yesterday in the bushes. Okay. Fat packs come in here with Fat packs is likes to troll sometimes. Like I said, he been good for the last few times. All right, don't do nothing. Um, I wanted to talk about Memphis, you guys. Hey, player Cole. I wanted to talk about Memphis and what is it going to take to help make Memphis better. And the reason the reason why I be talking about Memphis. Hey, Aunt. He says I'm working and listening. No spirits and dead people talking, please. Fat packs on that. Fat packs be saying that. I ain't know that. I wanted to talk about what is it going to take. I noticed that a lot of people are paying close attention to Memphis. There'll be a lot of Memphians in here too, even in the bushes, right? And it's just a lot of stuff that's going on. It's a lot of stuff that's going on in Memphis. And I was talking to somebody this morning, and they were saying that we was kind of talking, and they were saying some people are under the impression that or for some reason, some people think that Tennessee does not have the RICO Act. Just about every state has the RICO Act, and Tennessee does too. Okay. Tennessee does too. Tennessee has the state RICO, okay, as well as the federal RICO, right? And so we was kind of talking about that today, and um we was talking about that this morning. Um, hell yeah, she been on a lot of people's show. Hey, Anissa. Hey, Lynn. Okay. And so, hey, Lady V. And so, with so many people watching Memphis and looking at Memphis, y'all be hating to look at the comments because when y'all typing, it gets me distracted because I be trying to read them. And so, with a lot of people watching Memphis, and there are a lot of eyes on Memphis, right? It brought me to this. I want to know just even from people that's looking from the outside of Memphis, okay? What is it going to take to help to make Memphis better? Do are people looking at Memphis and are they able to see what's really going on, right? Because when I hear people talk about the police department, you have to understand that police officers don't make the law. Police officers are strictly there to enforce the law, right? And so that's the reason why you've never really heard me say a whole lot about Chief Davis because I always understood that Chief Davis was not running anything, right? She was not running nothing. Now with the new mayor being in place, if he keeps her, um he may allow her to do a little bit more. So people talk about community policing, and hey, I was around. I was working for the police department when there were coax, and coax was community policing. I mean, was what I mean. I hated when they took that away. Right, I was all for it, but we're living in a different time now, where for some reason people feel like they're not supposed to respect any type of authority, not even their own folks, right? Not their own parents. Should there be more task force? Because you talk about like the small task force, and I know because I worked over there. Okay, the bigger task force would be more like organized crime. They have the FBI task force, of course, that people don't know anything about. They don't know a whole lot about organized crime. Their unit, that's more of a unit. Okay, that has been there forever, where they deal with drugs and prostitution and stuff like that. And then they have little task force that they put together, and oftentimes they change the name, like the smaller task force, like the Scorpion unit and all that, because those are little small task force. Like the auto theft task force has a little task force where they go around looking for cars. And see, unfortunately, with a lot of those little task force, they have them together for a minute. They put a few little officers over the task force, or it might be up under a unit, and up under that unit, they form a smaller task force where they have like a few officers, maybe like 6 officers or 5 officers per shift on those task force. It's not a big unit. And so when people start talking about, well, the Scorpion unit, this, and I said, that's a small ass task force. And what they're going to do is they'll just put some new officers there, or they'll change the name of it like they have always done down through the years. The name ain't got nothing to do with nothing. And so it tickles me pink when people say, well, she brought that task force from another state. They can't bring officers, commissioned officers that are not commissioned in Tennessee from another state, and put them on a task force. That it don't happen like that. That the laws prevent that. Okay. The laws prevent it. She might have came up with the name, but I mean, if it had not been the Scorpion unit, it would have just been another little task force. Okay, because they always have task force. They might change the name and keep the same damn task force, or not. Okay, and the Scorpion unit did not override. Maybe it's just the name, and based on what those officers did to Tyree, yeah, that was I hate that they did that to them. But the Scorpion unit were a group of damn patrolmen. Okay, a group of damn patrolmen that allowed the little power that they had to go to their damn head. That's it. Okay. But what is it going to take to make Memphis better? What will it take to make Memphis better? Okay. And did the Young Doss assassination make it worse? Okay. Because we do know that it the Young Doss assassination brought a lot of different eyes to Memphis. It made people more interested. It made people want to, vlog on the case, vlog on, even the city. People have a fascination with Memphis, whether it's good or bad at this point. But did Young Doss murder? Did the murder do that? I got to thinking about, that I was like, well, God, I hope that in some of the things, that's why you never really saw me vlogging about a lot of those, because a lot of those little, when people start talking about those little cliques, right? If anything, if you ever hear me talking about them, it will be to encourage a lot of the young men, or if they doing something, the people that's paying them have got them doing something stupid. Sometimes you'll hear me talk about it, but you don't hear me talk about a lot of those little cliques and those little gangs that are around the Memphis area, because hopefully they'll be dismantled. I don't want to make them larger than what they really are. That's why when people start talking about, this person with that, I'll go, well, who? Because I don't know, And I think now in this day and time, a lot of these little cliques, these guys are clout. A lot of them are clout. Drug, a clout is a drug to them, right? And so if they can see themselves on a social media or something like that, and I think sometimes they start doing the most, they start doing the absolute most, just so that they can see themselves on a vlog. It's like a drug to them, right? And so I don't even like to feed that. Now, y'all hear me talk about CEO Jizzle, and I talk about CEO Jizzle because CEO Jizzle is a star. Okay, so that's something I put positively out into the atmosphere because I like to, when I see that a young man has a gift on them, I like to promote that, right? I like to promote that so that they can be reminded of who they are. I see the exact same thing, even though he ain't from Memphis, he's over the bridge in West Memphis, Arkansas. I see the exact same thing. I don't know how old he is on Why Fat. Why I had the opportunity to listen to his sound, Why Fat's sound. And I know people go, but that's Moneybags artist. I mean, it doesn't take away from him being talented. Now, at this point, I don't know nothing Why Fat has done, that would make me say, other than be signed to Moneybag. And I hope he don't become as cold as Moneybag. And believe it or not, when CEO Big 30, when I had started looking at CEO Big 30, especially in the very beginning, when I started vlogging on the Young Dogs case, I was looking at CEO Big 30, and I had a lot of hopes for CEO 30, right? I was like, CEO 30 got a light when he would smile. His smile could light up a room, like his eyes, you could tell like he had a lot of you could tell there was a lot of aspirations there. And so y'all didn't really hear me say anything bad about CEO 30, other than I hope that he does not allow that darkness that surrounds him to penetrate him. And then when I started seeing CEO 30 months later, I saw what CEO 30 had a darkness in his eye, and it was a lot of controversial darkness that had attached to him and surrounds him, and still to this day. So I don't really vlog on CEO 30 at all, other than I hope CEO 30 get him some help. Because number one, I don't mean no harm. I think CEO 30 is talented, but CEO 30 gonna have to go to the rehab, okay? Fat Pack says, why Fat will be doing some dirt. Why Fat will be doing some dirt. So you say he doing dirt? I don't mean no harm. Why Fat has if that's is his name, Why Fat? Why Fat has a talented, and I don't listen, don't know, I don't want nobody to be getting mad at me, okay? Because we all came from the Trent, we came from the hood. I grew up in the hood till I was 12, so I can talk. I can talk shit. Um, um, I would think that Why Fat would take an opportunity, hopefully an opportunity, and not sell his soul, but they see that he's gonna be a money maker. And because Why Fat came from the trenches. I don't know what area in West Memphis he came from. I just know it's the trenches because everything in West Memphis is the trenches. I don't mean no harm, y'all. Lord up in heaven knows I don't. Okay. Player Coach said all rappers do dirt. I think as people, we all have our own little flaws, but I think it's different when rappers are doing dirt, so that they can get more money in their budget and be promoted. Okay, I'm saying he will if he not already. Look what side he on, but that's true, and we already know with that they're not just showing him attention like that for no reason. But he is talented. He is talented. Um, I don't mean no harm, but y'all know I ain't fake. Now, I went ahead and because I see a talent on Why Fat, and I like when he was talking about, him and his mother be praying, and he started praying and stuff like that. I hope he keep God in his life. And he was talking about how them prayers work, how him and his mama get together and pray when it's trouble and stuff like that. I hope, he keep that in his heart and understand that there is a God, and Moneybag ain't his God. The moment he forget that and just like Black Youngster did, he gonna find himself in the same position that Black Youngster is in, because Black Youngster forgot who his true God was, and put God where he should have had kept the real God. Okay. And when you start putting people in high places, you always have trouble, because God is going to move out of the way. okay, and let that roll, and you're gonna see you're gonna have trouble. Because you can't serve two masters, you can't serve two gods. It ain't but one. Okay. But did young Dolph, okay, assassination make it worse? Did it? I would have to say, it from the looks of it, as well as the bad politics. I mean, what y'all thought I want? I don't. Y'all thought I wasn't gonna talk about the politicians, as well as the bad politics in Memphis, where the Memphians are being hijacked and bamboozled. Okay, that's what it is. And guess what? It ain't come from the white people, sis. You know, well, it is some white people in the background. It's the cuckabug heads, because more Memphis has majority African American politicians. So that means that the cuckabug heads are selling out their very own people. Memphis is worse than it has ever been since majority blacks are in office. People don't be wanting to hear that. She just Uncle Tom. Okay. No, I'm just calling it like it is. Okay. I'm just calling it like it is. Cause see, we don't be wanting to deal with what we should deal with, and that is that we can't vote based on race and name recognition. Okay. That's just the fact of the matter. We cannot vote based on name recognition and color. And that is what is going on, you know. As long as a person comes to a church, and see, a lot of these pastors gonna have to be called out. A lot of these pastors with these big churches, I'm telling y'all, when I first started learning about politics, I was hurt when I would have politicians to come through my office. I stopped fooling them too, because my energy, I'm tell y'all something about me, I'm energy sensitive. I am. If I'm around certain people and I start to get drained, and I don't even have headaches. If I start to get a little nagging headache, they have to go. And dealing with a lot of them politicians started to drain me. And then I realized that a lot of the black politicians that was running didn't respect black businesses, because they would want to go pay the white medias, but then they want to walk up in my office. Can't we all family? Can't I get on your TV show for free? No, F you. Okay. So why would I want a politician in office that already telling me that I respect the white man's media more than I respect the African American girl who's trying to build a independent media on Comcast? Okay. Um. So yeah, I mean, but that's what it was. But people don't like truth, you know. They don't. And the thing about it is, a lot of the reasons that our community is still in the positions that we're in as it relates to politics is because of us. Okay, we sit up and let pastor tell us, you know, pastor the man of God. I have to vote for who my pastor say. Hey, it's good to love pastor, but pastor can't tell me a damn thing as it relates to who I vote for. First of all, no preacher is supposed to even be bringing that up. Ain't that a church is a nonprofit organization, ain't it? So ain't no preacher even supposed to be involved in nothing as it relates to something like that, in trying to encourage his people, right? So but you have a lot of black preachers now that have sold out to the politicians so that they churches can continuously get the grants and things of that nature, and their children get the good jobs. Okay, so their children are getting the good jobs because the politicians say, you use your big congregation to help get me in, and they encourage their family. Okay, so then what I'll do is I will give you, your daughter, your son a good job, and then I'm gonna make sure when the money comes in, I'm gonna make sure you get a large amount of that grant. And so now we have the supposed to be men and women of God selling out their very own people, although their church is in the hood. Folks ain't even got roofs on their houses. Rain is raining all down in their house. The politician ain't did nothing. When it rained, it's raining on their head. Okay. But they got the nerve to continuously vote people in just because the man of God, my pastor said, but you got all kinds of pots and pans and skillets sitting in the middle of your damn floor when it rained and a damn newspaper on top of your head, okay? To keep it from getting drenched wet. Because that politician done been in there for about almost 30 years and ain't did nothing. But you talking about what pastor saying when pastor blowing his horn at you, rolling while you walking to church in his Rolls Royce and the tires splashing the water up in your on your dress and you soaking wet when you get to work. I mean to church. Okay, so a lot of the reasons that we're in the position that we're in is because of the lackadaisical, okay, mentality that we have. All right. Now, what this young dog situation did was it brought a lot of eyes, but they ain't shame. They don't care about the people on the outside of the city of Memphis talking about them because they can't vote. So they don't really care. You know, folks talking bad about Memphis are they in the city of Memphis? We don't care. They can't vote. And the ones that's complaining that's in the city of Memphis ain't gonna vote. So we ain't worried about them either. So it has a whole lot to do. Our condition has a whole lot to do, okay, with with us at this point because if Memphis is a majority black, then that means that the Memphians should be putting in. Memphis is what 76% black. So that means that that's the majority. The Memphians should be voting in any and everybody, okay, that they want. Okay. So then when you go over to the white people area, okay, and so you try to, you know how when you go into the polls and folks are trying to give out information on the ballots, you know, when people are going in to vote, the first thing the white people they start telling, well, let me tell you about this politician. They'll say, yeah, do y'all think that I really just the white people gonna tell you and they're gonna be brash with it? Y'all don't think that we just learned about these politicians um today, do you? We've been did our research. We already know who we going in there and vote for. But thank you though, hon. That's the difference between them and us. So it ain't nothing magical about why they get what they want. They do the research and they're more organized and they ain't digging ditches. Hey, did I see Kimberly? Oh, that's McName Mace. I was gonna say because I ain't seen Kim in here in a while. Kimberly Wilson. Okay. Hey, Chastity. But that's it. So now, you know, I think about that mayor's race. They had about 19 people in the race. 19. Okay. Now, I like Paul Young. I do. I went to his family's church for many years. His family is good people. So I don't have nothing bad to say about Paul. Um Paul was always a nice person, a very mild-mannered, nice person. Okay. So my thing is I want to see Paul do well and do what is right. Okay. Um, you know, I like Willie Harrington, and you know, there might have been some more people in there that could have did good. Janice Bernard, hey, but they weren't gonna give him they didn't give him a chance at all, right? But you talk about all those other people that was in that race that knew that they did not stand a chance simply because they was paid, y'all. And they weren't paid no 5,000, 10,000, $20,000. Them niggas taking 250. They selling their community out for 250 or less. I'll give you $100. Okay, I get in the race. I got me a free $100. And these are supposed to be professional people. But then their kids and their grandkids and stuff, and them with their nappy neck cuckabug head asses is living in the same damn community, right? And so y'all, you know, hey, I guess I got on here. Maybe I need to open it up for y'all because y'all know I be getting ready to go in. I have to pace myself because see, I'm about tired now of our community being jacked up and then wanting to blame everything on the white man. Why you in jail? You know them Europeans did us like that. That's why I'm in jail. Them Europeans did it. Oh, okay, the Europeans did it. Talking about the white folks. Yeah, them devils did it. Okay, well, let me look at your arrest ticket. RAPE of a child shot at his mama. Okay, try to take his girlfriend out, going up burglaries. Oh, okay. You got all this here going on. So what the white man do? They put me in jail. Oh, so they made these jails for us. Oh, nigga. So you went and you raped the child, you try to kill your mama, try to take out your baby mama because you got mad at her, and you went and burglarized Miss Susie house, and you mad at the white man because he made the jails for your jacked up ass when you really needed the rifle squad. Okay. Because a nigga like you ain't got no business breathing. But see, that's kind of what we are dealing with in our community. Okay. Everybody be wanting some justice. You know, everybody be mad at the police. What you mad at the police for? They arrested my boys. Oh, okay. You been knowing your damn sons with some damn car thieves. Okay, and now with them being in jail, maybe these folks ain't got to worry about walking outside of their house and they damn car sitting on the ground. Okay, because they done stole the new tires because they working with these car dealerships that's paying them $50 to go and steal the factory tires back, because that's what's going on. Okay. They mad. The Iranians paying them $150 to go steal cars and trying to change the VIN. They're getting paid $250. Okay. The Iranians got them risking their lives, but they sitting up talking about they didn't have to arrest my boy. Okay. When you've been knowing, see, a lot of people don't want to deal with truth, because if they had to deal with truth, they would have known a lot of them fail their damn kids as parents. Okay, now everybody's child that goes awry, it ain't because they were bad parents. Okay, because kids do what they want to do, but some of these folks were just flat out bad parents and still is. Okay, because they encourage their kids to do wrong or turn the blind eye. Okay. Fat Pack says CMG don't like this kind of talk. What they want me to say? They're gonna be indicted. That's the kind of talk they like. Right. And so but did Young Dolph's assassination make it worse, though? Did Young Dolph's assassination make it worse? I would have to say probably. It probably did, because I'm gonna tell y'all something. The first time that I had ever noticed, and it has been bad before, when Chief Davis, that's why when when I was looking at some of these vloggers, and I was like, they couldn't be living in the inside of Memphis, because I was thinking back to when they was telling people not to go out the night that Dolph was killed, and especially stay out of the area where Privé was. Okay, especially stay out of the area where Privé was. If you lived around that area, they shut down the little strip, and because I go to that's the GNC that I love to go to. Okay, I loves to go. Oh, but I ain't been in a while since they tells me Vato be over there at works at the restaurant. Okay, because I don't know what Vato mindset is, since he likes to be over on my channel. I would hate to think Vato and them crazy as hell, but I would hate to believe that Vato and them sick enough to be messing with women too. But he was over here on my channel though, okay? But you got the Rosses over there, and you got the hardware store, and it's something else over there. I like that Fazoli's too over there, okay? Vato, is that you? And so but at that point, I was like, dog, I was like, dog, the people that saying them folks ain't try to get where dog peoples is at. They ain't do nothing. They just let them do that to dog. They sitting way in Timbuktu somewhere. They all in all over across the United States, hundreds of miles from Memphis. I was like, well, dog, I'm trying to figure out what they talking about. Cause it was World War III. Them folks up there around South Memphis. My best friend ain't on here because she still live up there. Was talking about how them folks was dropping. Them folks was hurt when they killed that boy. And them people was complaining. That stuff wasn't for fake when them folks was on live. And then they said, y'all hear them shots? Folks was dropping. And that is what pissed me off. And it happened for days. Okay? They won't say it. Something happened at Privé. You don't put yellow tape around a restaurant for nothing. Okay, they wouldn't put it. It's certain stuff they want to put on TV, but something happened. So you put yellow tape around something, that's because it's a crime scene. Okay. And then you close down all the stores that is behind Privé, because I go to them stores and send the folk, tell the people to close, they got to close their doors and send the workers home. And then people outside of Memphis got the nerve to talk about something they knew nothing about. Because I was trying to, I guess that's the reason why I was like, look, these folks crazy as hell. I know they try to put out fake narratives because I was questioning myself. I was like, well, shit. I mean, at the time, I was still living in Memphis at that time. I was like, well, damn, well, maybe I don't know what I know that I knew. Okay. Because people that don't live in Memphis would try to make you believe what they say as if they know. Okay. Where Vanessa? Let me text Vanessa. Because Vanessa tell y'all what it was like. Let me text her. Y'all hold on. Hey, best friend, come into the chat. Okay. So I mean, because people that live in the area experience that. They could tell you, because I don't live in the hood, okay, anymore. But it was bad. Okay, it was bad. And I think it's a darn shame, okay, that what I was going to say is it pisses me off. Okay, it pisses me off that all of those little dudes from around that area, around Tate Street, just around that area. And even though I'm not saying they had anything to do with it, I'm just saying that the people around the South Memphis area that was affiliated with some of these people that did have something to do with it, the main folks, they haul ass getting out of Memphis. And then these little dudes were left, okay, and they were casualty of war. Because regardless to what a Negro say, whether it be a man or a woman that ain't never even put their toe in Memphis, it was World War III. And that police chief had to get on there and tell people, if you ain't got to go out, don't go out. Just stay in the house tonight. She couldn't send pandemonium through the city. And she said it as nicely as she could. She said, but don't go out if you ain't got to. Stay in the safety of your home. And then them niggas had the nerve to get on their damn platforms and talk about them folks did, dog people did it. They didn't care nothing about that. I don't know who did it. It could have been some fans. But the only thing I could say is Dolph had some fans that was hurt and they wouldn't sit down. That's all I'm gonna say about that, okay? And it went on for days. To the point I was like, this don't make no sense, because you had people that was in the hood saying this stuff gotta stop. These are people that we know. While them Negroes, that's the reason why you know who some of these vloggers they got on here are. Went back. They like to get weak-minded people and send them out. And then they watch them crash out. Okay? But did Young Dolph's assassination make it worse? Probably did. It probably did. Because what then started happening was they started going and, you know, when people try to cover themselves, they always trying to go and get weak people that it's easy to be sent out to stand in front of them to be their shield and do that dirty work. And a lot of these little cliques and stuff that we had never heard of, we started hearing about more, because some of these folks that was affiliated with what happened to Dolph started giving them money for weapons and started giving them money to do more dirt, to try and cut, you know, just do a whole lot of stuff, raising them up so that they can be their shield, okay, and getting these young boys killed. That's what they did. Okay, so you know, I would have to say that, because you know, probably because who was that saying? Was it Player Cole or somebody that was saying that one of the artists um um went and purchased a whole lot of weapons for the hood and gave all these young dudes in on the same street in the same hood weapons. Okay, that's what he did. I won't even say who the artist is. The person that told me can. Okay, and I remember my best friend saying to me, she said, you know, there was an artist that went and started giving chains to and signing a whole lot of little dudes on a certain street. She said, and you know, I found it weird, because those little dudes ain't known for nothing but you know, robbing and slamming people out. Okay, so that's why when folks want to say that this particular artist ain't had nothing to do with it, I told y'all he never passed the smell test. I kept saying it, and I was saying it for a reason. Okay, but y'all, what is it gonna take? Is it gonna take? Do the parents need to be more involved in their children's lives? Because it's something to me when I hear parents say, well, I can't do nothing with my child. You feeding him and you can't do nothing with him? I don't like to hear that. When parents are feeding their children and they can't do nothing with them. They're laying up in their house, okay? They're coming in anytime they want to. And you can't do nothing with them? Hold on, you guys. I want to get some more people in on this. If you know, hold on. Okay. um, they taking them out. They scared of them. It's going to take a 9.0 earthquake on the day. Y'all ain't beating no ass. That's that's what's going on. Some of the parents send their kids out. They don't want to do anything with them. Hey, player Cole.
Well, pop,
Oh, not much. So what is it gonna take?
man, it's gonna take a lot. Well, it started at home though. That's where 80% of the problem coming in at.
With the parents.
Yep. If you look
Mm.
at the parents today that's raising their kids, I say this all the time, just go on social media. All the young girls just get sons, they sons is looking like dope dealers, killers, street dude, pants pulled down. They taking pictures of 5, 6 years old, probably ain't even potty trained good. They throwing up gang signs. You look at their little girl pictures, they poking their butt out, they got their tongue out. And it just go back to the parents because you letting the kids take pictures of you like this, so they mimic what they see their parents doing. You listening to rap music, talking about killing and all this. Hey, the kids sucking it right up, man. It start at the house. It ain't the police. It ain't the rappers. The rappers can put out better messages, but it start with you. You pay the bill now. You decide what get played in that house, not the kids. That's how we rock over here in my house. And another problem, y'all ain't whooping y'all kids' ass. That's another thing. Y'all scared of the kids.
Mm-hmm.
And not over here in my house. I don't care that somebody out calling the police, you get wrong to her. Hey, guess what? You got a road. You don't
I'm
want to abide
telling
by the rules I said, guess what? You got a road.
you. I live in a small town where lots of different groups, gangs, rappers flock to. They tried to take over, but I told mine I would not let the streets have you. Not on my watch. That's right. How you gonna feed some kids and you still buying their clothes and shoes? And then you have some mom say, "Oh, he be getting his own money. He buys his own clothes and shoes. How he getting that? Do he work? So what you think he out there doing?"
And that's when it's time to step in. I know a lot of kids like that. Their parents can't afford the Jordan. Man, and little boys out there hustling, doing what they got to do to get them. But the parents ain't stepping in, though. You got to step in. You got to lay some shit down, a demonstration down. Like, these
That's
folks,
right. Cause these boys is robbing folks.
yeah.
And you know what the end result is for that? Somebody gonna take them out.
Mm-hmm. Or they going to be doing 100 years.
So do you think that the young Doss assassination made it worse?
I don't think it made it worse. I think it just opened everybody's eyes and woke people up. Like a lot of this same stuff that people are saying that it was already going on. Like, it was going on, but when people saying that it happened to Dolph in the city, they were like, damn, what Memphis really got going on? You know what I'm saying? It just put a lot of eyes on Memphis. Because like we been had the gang beefs going on, the street hood beefs going on, the rap beef been going on, in front of the camera and behind the scenes. Like, the same thing's been going on. They been putting bags on people, it just ain't been talked about to what happened to young dog.
Wow. So it's been going on a local level.
Far as her in Memphis, yeah. Like I'm gonna tell the people this, like, and that's why I always said, like, if these folks really wanted to solve Rich Lord murder, they could. Man, it was money behind it. His closest friends won't even speak about him because they know it was foul play.
Yeah, but it was a lot of people in the club. You would think that they saw what happened. I was talking. Listen, I was
A lot of
talking.
them people were paid off. You know what I'm saying? They spent a lot of money when they having to do keeping people quiet, not to say nothing what they saying. When the police question them, they don't know nothing. Like you said, this happened in a club. They know the people who he got to arguing with, who he got to fighting with. Like all this is on camera. You know what I'm saying? In the club, people, everybody know everybody. This Memphis we talking about. This been over 5 years ago, and this man murder ain't been solved. If
Who
they
paid
don't
him
got
off?
who,
The people that own the club.
well, you know they closed the club now. You know who club that was?
Who?
That was Jason Club,
Who is Jason?
CMG Jason.
Lord Jesus. So why would they want? Why would they want Rich Lord gone?
I told you there was a lot of politics behind it. Dude had a lot of street power, not rap power, but street power. A lot of people that like him in position. Keep in mind, Rich Lord was a street nigga. Rich Lord to get shit did the nigga, got niggas stepped on all type of shit. So like it was a lot of shit. Like people didn't want him around. Rap niggas and street niggas then.
He was building his own thing. They wouldn't let him in, and so he started building his own. He started spending his own money. I wish so bad that I had interviewed Rich Lord. Rich Lord reached out to me. I promise you, he deleted that. He deleted that Facebook page because I could have went back and looked at that message. And I really hate, but I did find where another show that was on Comcast at the time went ahead and interviewed him. He was spending money trying to push himself.
Yeah. They didn't want him in the dough then. You know, we can't say it was behind the Shaq Glizzy incident, because if that was the case, IME Casino wouldn't be signed. Why IME Casino get signed? He was the motherfuckers that was holding the chains on camera and shit. Rich Lord didn't never take no picture with that goddamn chain. See what I'm saying?
Hmm. Well, they just didn't like Rich Lord had his own mind. He was very intelligent.
Yeah.
I'm telling you something. Rich Lord older big brother run with my cousins, and he ain't nothing nice either.
It's just like Jay Money. What happened to him? Like this shit been going on. Jay Money just wasn't no big artist like that. He was on his way though. You know what I'm saying? This shit
Hmm.
happened at a shake joint. And ain't nobody saying nothing. Don't nobody know nothing. And his cameras out there as well. Come on, man. Money play.
Well, the thing about it is, people wanted to try to, people was mad at Young Dolph for that. Young Dolph didn't have anything to do with Jay Money's situation.
Jay Money was in the streets. He had his own situation going on. Like I don't know what him and Dolph had going on. Like far as on the music shit, but like, you know, Jay Money had his own shit going on. Like Rich Lord, he was in the street. You know, he with the gang, you know, shit, basically the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Just different scenarios. So like, yeah, maybe if he would have stayed on tour with Dog, it wouldn't have happened then. But he was caught up in a lot of shit, and he wasn't changing how he would move.
Yeah, because even I mean to this day, I think that's the one that's the darker one, right? That's the dark skin one.
He
Yeah,
was the one taking the picture with the paper.
yeah. Young Dolph's people still on his birthday, they still be paying homage to
Yeah, they
him.
fuck with him, like they fuck with that young nigga. You know what I'm saying? But it's just crazy though. Like, you know, the same thing with Bank Boy Wayne. You know, it's crazy. I told you the same car that them folks showed on the video that killed Bank Boy Wayne. This car be in Fraser, the same exact car with the same fucking dents on it. Half these folks ain't in jail for killing dude broad daylight on camera. Come on, man. Money play.
It's funny because as it relates to those young men, I'm talking about Trula Mafia, and I think I was talking about how one of my friends was talking about how when that was his precinct at the time, his officers were the ones that had to deal with those situations. And I thought somebody said that the Fast Cash Boys, I had never heard of them, were from except for when U.S. Cypress said it was from North Memphis, but
Now they from
oh, they're from Raleigh, because he was saying that they had to deal with that in his precinct, which was out east,
Raleigh.
around, just around that time. And there's, Zachary Randolph was right in the midst of all of that. That's interesting. Althea says the parents need to grow up so the kids can grow up. I agree. I agree. But yeah, that's probably what it was. When that happened to Young Dolph, that a lot of brought a lot more attention. You guys, make sure y'all hit the like button. Please hit the like button, like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
Run the
share,
lights up too.
and
Y'all acting petty as hell with the lights.
subscribe.
For real.
Y'all hit the like button. It's 144 people in here. It should be 144 likes. Run the likes up. If y'all want me to stay on a little longer, because I said I was going to start cutting it a little shorter.
As you should. Do it like y'all do the cap channel. Run this shit through the roof.
Y'all run the likes up. We need 25. We need at least 25 more likes. We need at least 25 more. I thought I saw Cypress in here.
It was. He said he popped back in. He said he was on the phone call. This was before I came up. He might have dipped back out though.
Wow. He said, "Don't, Queen." Let's see. Okay, we need like 19, at least 19 more. I don't know. I ain't seen Rest in Peace Young Dolph in here in a minute. Yes, he had. He be in here. He was in here one of the last times.
Wasn't he in here yesterday?
He might have been in here yesterday. Yeah.
I seen somebody call his name out.
I'm just really going to 6 to 10. I tell you, it's sad though. So okay, so we know that the parents are going to have to step in. As far as these little cliques that have been formed, what is it going to take for them to be dismantled?
Shit. Niggas gotta stop agreeing with this shit. Honoring it like I said, let's just say it might be 5 of us on the street. It might be the most of the area might be, let's just say, a blood neighborhood. But we'd have tried to get into blood. They won't let us in for whatever reason. So boom, man, we gonna start this up. Now we want to be cool with the blood because they got the numbers over here. You know, man, this our little joint. We go aid and assist y'all if y'all got some problem. And this how a nigga be looking at it. All right, we can use them to go handle some ways. All right, yeah, bet. Niggas gotta stop doing this shit. Gotta stop hunting this shit. Like, you niggas ain't went to Chicago. You niggas ain't went to Cali. No. You niggas used to be affiliated with a whole nother gang. Like, niggas just, that's why I always say the gang shit watered down. Because, like, how this shit was created, and what it really supposed to stand up on. Niggas ain't under that no more. Like when we was coming into this shit, the organizations was for black people. It wasn't no white members can be down and have no status. You look around today, you got white people that's got status. Like, and they had them changing certain literature around to fit in for them. Has you go change something that was put down before you came into a situation and change rules to make it fit for other people. So it's why I said it's just water all the way down. You know, like when these folks go to jail, whatever gang you affiliated with, it's supposed to be a box. If your family needs something on the outside, it's supposed to be taken care of. Your book's supposed to be taken care of, especially if you in there for putting in some work. You know, you ain't supposed to have a want or need. But if you look around that and look at the dudes that's in jail that's affiliated with, if they family ain't sending them nothing, they down there assed out.
Mm, mm, mm. Ashley says they have too many little groups that doesn't even seem solid or to be trusted. How you affiliated with 8 gangs? That's so true.
Yeah, see, like it's fake. And like I said, back in the day, you couldn't been this, and now we look up, you want to be there because that's the majority. And that, like, nah, you would get killed doing some shit like that. But now, just because you got some money, oh man, come on, we go bring him in. He got the bag. He gonna make sure we got a second everything. Niggas will overlook all the important shit, but do that type of shit right there, and that's what water this shit down. And that's why people don't respect it like they did no more because man, people seeing through this shit.
Wow. Mm, mm, mm. Well,
Especially like when it comes to the races. Cause like I told you, it's a lot of Mexicans over here.
mm-hmm.
Like, the Mexicans got their own gang, but the Mexicans over here, they be around a lot of black people, so they join the black gang. Like the majority of the Mexicans over here, they kind of roll with the Grape Street Crips. And I'm like, why is y'all trying to be Crips? And y'all got y'all own gang. Like everybody look up to the Mexican gang. That's who they want to imitate and be like. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all backwards as hell.
Well, maybe they're in survival mode.
I guess. I don't know.
You know how they say some people become a product of their environment, peer pressure.
Yeah.
Because one thing we do know is that people will try and bully folks that are different from them. And so if you can't, they might have that mentality. If I can't beat them, if they ain't strong enough, just join them because they got to live in that environment. It's unfortunate, but that's
See,
more
that's
than
how
likely
it is.
what's happening.
Like that's what I said. Like, if it changed over, like let's just say, boom, it was a blood area. Boom, it's time to switch it up. Now it's a GD area. Niggas have been like, damn, ain't nothing but gangsters around there. They'll try to get put down for the folks. You know what I'm saying? And like that's what. And sometimes it might don't happen. Like niggas just standing on laws and thorough about this shit. Nah, you can't come over here. You was once thick. But it might be a nigga that look at it like, damn, this nigga got money. He can bring this, he can bring that. Really just thinking of some selfish ways and let them into the organization and boom, there it goes. That's how it be happening. Cause
Scarface says
like
that's
you
how the
like you
Bloods
were
did
saying,
6ix9ine.
like you were saying, like, boom, back in the day, let's just say when the gangs were created, you couldn't come in and break in no houses and do no crazy shit. Let's just say it's a crib hood. You couldn't come in over there and be doing the crazy shit. Like niggas wasn't going for that. Like that was a no. You ain't finna come over there doing no robbing, no stealing, none of that. Like today, it niggas will be making a call. Hey, these folk gone. Come on, tell that about them.
Mm-hmm. That's
It just
exactly what it
ain't
is.
no rules getting enforced no more.
When I was growing up in Clementine, when folks used to say to us, stop killing is simple, come together, but that's every city we all know is far from coming together. Yeah. That's why when people used to say, well, weren't you scared growing up in Clementine? The robbers, and I mean, first of all, they weren't gonna, the bad guys that was doing selling drugs and stuff. They weren't gonna sell drugs to none of the kids,
Yeah,
and they were not gonna allow nobody to come in from the outside and hurt none of us.
no. I remember the
And
drug
they
dealers when we
respected the elder people.
yep, they would help them bring the groceries in. They used to
Hmm.
Pay a
send them
light
a
bill.
report card. Yeah, all that. I'm telling
Mhm.
you, like man, them folks, that's why they would take the older people would take care of the drug dealers back then. You could be in their house. They would hide you from the police. Cause like them folks were paying rent and everything. Like I seen that, but like that, you would have a nigga over there that's the eight off the block. He up 200-300,000. He ain't doing nothing for the block. But turning it out.
And trying to turn it out. Because he's saying if I could turn out everybody on this block, that's more money for me. Messing up folks he done grew up, came up with.
Yeah. I'm telling you, it's crazy. Cyber, what going on?
What going on? What going on with y'all?
Okay.
What's up, Cypress?
I know you slept all day after that long night you had.
Yeah, man, long rough one last night. Just
I
I
said, dang,
never,
I said we supposed to be in North Memphis. We way in South Memphis in the back alley.
man, way in the back alley. Yeah, that wasn't the intent for that, but I hope that nothing ever have that one of those again. But the ending turned out pretty good toward the end.
Did it go bad? Because I left. I didn't know it went bad.
Yeah,
Man,
it
went
went
left
bad. It
field.
went bad. It went left
Oh Lord.
quick.
It went what?
It went left quick. I was like, oh my god.
I
I was
came in
like,
the
oh.
back door and went out the front door.
Hey, I should have
You
been
ran.
following
You ran
behind
out the
you.
front door. Then you ran out.
Now I walked out.
Yeah, cause the
Hey, Miss
attention of that
Kitty.
the attention of that live was totally something else. Whew, but yeah, Memphis is done now. Ain't no help for Memphis. I don't know that.
TV 21 said Miss Tia was rough. Cypress sounds like he done been in a war. Shit, he sound tired here. You have to be. I used to when I first started doing it. I had to be very careful. I had to learn because you want to give everybody a chance, but you have to take control of your lives. You be hating to do certain things, but you just have to because I would get off. I'd be drained. I'd be drained. I was like, damn, I ain't gonna be drained just from sitting up on a damn lie. Like I've been doing all kinds of hard work.
Shout out to Fat Packs. Yeah. I had to pray about it before I did the Fat Pack. Shout out to you.
Fat Pack Miller. They said, "What happened, Cypress? I ain't finished listening. I'm gonna have to go back and listen because I didn't. I think I put the laughing emoji in. I got sleepy and I jumped off.
Boy, Cypress had number steppers over there.
Yes.
Why I said,
Man.
let me get up out here. I don't want to catch
When
no.
I left, I think Cypress had one other person up there.
I ain't want number
Yeah.
steppers up there.
But see, that wasn't my intent with it though. Like if people just took that took that and took it way left and it just spiraled all the way out of control. That wasn't even the intent.
Yeah, I walked in. Everybody had on black forces. Huh?
He said some steppers. Lord have mercy.
What are you talking to? I'm on the show. I'm on the show. What show? YouTube.
Fat Pack said Cypress don't even really talk on his own show.
You wouldn't know because your ass don't be over there.
The reality says my boy had a rough night last night.
Yeah, I swear you sure know what to say. I was glad that ended.
I tell you. So, Cypress, you said
He said, what
that Mister said you shouldn't be tired. You went to sleep on the damn live.
Damn.
that was about the best outcome of it.
Wow, Mister over here, Mister, get ready to send me that cash out, Brody.
They said, who's that in the background, Cypress? Latoya said, who's that in the background?
Oh, that's my partner, man. Yeah.
Oh, Cypress, you was wrong. You low down. Lord have mercy.
Man, I'm about to fall at the fire.
Oh Lord, yeah. Oh, these men got to be stopped.
Ain't trying to get Cyber TV and the gypsy twist.
Like as matter of fact, like he telling the damn truth and no, he lying.
Hey, that ain't mama, is
it? Hell no.
Okay.
No, I had to catch up. Yeah. No.
Okay.
You know, that'll be a totally different outcome. That was the case. Come on, bro. You know what's going on. Yeah, man. My partner, I'll keep with my partner. Shit. Yeah, man. Y'all trying to get Cyber than the gypsy twist over her real talk with y'all. Yeah, I think y'all slick.
Hey, she roll you right in front of the bus every
Right, I know how to get.
Oh yeah, that's my partner. Line.
For sure, man. That way.
You know, partner, homie, little friend, it's all the same.
No, it ain't the same.
And I
talking about that's my partner. Please.
In my round, you know.
What's going on, yeah?
So, Cypress, what you think about what is it gonna take to get Memphis back on track?
Jesus.
It's a whole, like another amusement park or
no, they talking about like for a crime.
Damn.
It ain't no. I don't think you can help it. It's over with. Yep. You know why I say that?
Why?
Because every little piece of crime, everybody want to tap to the dog situation. So it gonna get way out of it. It's beyond control. Let the new mayor come in and do something over.
Mm-hmm.
And that white folk gonna keep a lid on him long so far they gonna let him go. Number one, because he's black.
Mm-hmm. Well, this will be his opportunity to prove that he can. You know, it don't take 4 years to make nothing better.
Miss Kitty talking about she wish she was there.
That's what I'm laughing at.
There you go, Kitty. Hey. Alright, Kitty. Alright.
Miss Kitty say Cypress. She say Cypress.
She wish she was there. Hey, Kitty. Hey, stop it, Kitty.
You know, Miss Kitty gonna set it off. If she was there, she gonna set it off.
Would you taking Kitty to Pound Town?
Hey, McName.
Hey, Miss T. Hey, Miss T, you didn't put me in the game, coach. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
What going on, man?
Man, what going on, man? Miss T done let me in the door, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have ratio messing with Miss T. You gotta have ratio. You gotta have something getting this party, nigga.
Members on the VIP.
I'm trying to tell you.
How you doing, Miss T? How y'all doing?
How about you?
I'm doing good. Just got
so
home.
What you think about this? What is it gonna take to make Memphis better?
You know what? I think your boy you went to church and know his people. I think he gonna do something. I think
Mm-hmm.
Paul gonna do something, Mitty. I
Yeah,
think he
he's
gonna
got
do
the
something.
tenacity too, and then Paula is I know he got a good heart.
Yeah, I think he gonna do something, but I just feel like it's gonna take for you know what I'm saying, big people and leaders of the city, man, just really get out there. Paul gonna have to get out there with his bullhorn. I'm telling you, Paul gonna have to get out there with his bullhorn, Mitty. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way to wake people up. You know what I'm saying? Show people and then actually put action behind it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody in Cyprus said, in background said, you know, amusement parks, you know, more little things, man. Hell, the zoo, I went, you know, going to the zoo, they animal look down there half dead. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
So
Right.
they need to they need to get the city back a little bit more. But you know what, Miss T? They've been pimping Memphis and they've been taking all the money to Nashville. That's what they've been doing. They've been taking
Mm-hmm.
all the good and shit into Nashville. And like you said, leaving the 75% of the blacks to run the city. Half of them don't know what to do, which way to look and which way to turn, because they done robbed the city with to the capital with it. Hell, they got hockey stadiums and all kinds of stuff.
Right.
They done robbed the city, man. Took it
Them
to the
folks said.
capital. They been
Them
doing
folks
that
said.
shit.
Them folks said, let your lady join it. My lady already be over
They late, ain't
here. My what?
it?
Which one? Shit.
And just know she be over here.
one of the star lineup.
Yeah, she be over here real talking
Is the talk all oh man.
a lot.
And y'all be speaking to her and conversating with her. But I ain't gonna say nothing else though.
Yeah. I think it'll change. You know what I'm saying? I think it'll get to the point it's gonna change because we got leaders in the streets too. You know what I'm saying? If the politicians don't want to do nothing, the leaders, we got some good righteous leaders that say that enough is enough. You know what I'm saying? And they'll put some action behind it. But all that murdering, killing each other up, that ain't gonna solve nothing. Hell, we gotta they didn't got their practice on. We gotta stick together for these damn intruders coming into America, Miss T. We gotta stand up for that, the real stuff. Cause killing each other, man, that ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, you need to have some more scorpion unit and put on the street.
Scorpion,
Lord
Scorpion,
Jesus.
they go let it go to their head again. Hell, they gonna
I'm
be.
gonna put my car up and just ride a bike.
Right.
You give a ninja too much power, he gonna beat you. He gonna
Fact,
beat you, man.
by hook or by crook, them crackers gonna let you go so far.
Now you know Miss T ain't gonna let you say that on white people. You can't be blaming on white people.
D-Mar said a scorpion unit.
Yeah. God,
People,
yeah,
people,
yeah.
people talk about the Scorpion unit like they ran Memphis. That's a
Yeah,
task. That was a
they
small
didn't have
task
no
force.
they didn't have no juice like that.
That was a small task force.
Yeah, it was small. Yeah, yeah, we had to jump out, but it wasn't. I ain't really just. You got to be really doing something for them. You bring them out. You got to be infested. Have a whole apartment complex infested with just everything.
They said the scorpion unit had them Colombian plug.
Probably. Lynn Smith said Memphis can be tossed around with prayer and make the laws more strict. It sound good, but they ain't gonna do it.
I ain't gonna lie. Memphis got respect. I ain't gonna lie. You gonna go. You move. You travel east towards more East Tennessee. They got respect for you. On down to Georgia area, yeah, they got respect for you. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I got people down there in Memphis. You know, man, them folks, they scared of us too. Them white
So
folks,
with it, if you a comment, Mac,
you, man, how come you were trying to flip on Dolph the other night? What you talking about?
Oh my God, here they go.
Hey, that's how they is. I wasn't
I
flipping
don't,
no
I don't,
dog.
I don't, I don't know, Cal Michelle. No, it
I ain't,
ain't
I
people.
ain't.
It ain't people flipping no dog. It's people that telling the truth. Like niggas ain't innocent. Y'all just don't want to accept it. But like
Yeah,
us
it's
who
not even
been,
that,
us
that
No,
who
he
been,
nobody
innocent or
said that
not.
they were innocent. I think
Yeah.
people has more so said that regardless to what he said, because it's obvious he wasn't trying to take any of them out. They was dead wrong. There's nothing
Yeah,
that
they
can
were
ever
wrong.
justify what they
yeah,
did.
yeah. I ain't gonna say they wasn't wrong, 'cause they were wrong.
Yeah, they were wrong. I was just saying, as men, as men, right is right, get wrong is wrong. It don't matter if it's my little brother. It don't matter if it who it was. It right is right, wrong is wrong. That's what I was saying the other night, and that's all I've been saying. Period. Into 10. Yeah, but anyway, I just had to deal with somebody like that earlier. I had to get them off out my line, out my life. Bring up the good.
But do you think,
that
Magnanimous, do you think that the young Doss assassination made it worse in Memphis?
Of
Yes,
course.
man. I think like Player Coach said, like even myself, just knowing what was going on in the city. I think it's been going on. It just Dolph murder just shed light to what's going on into the city of Memphis, and it just put the spotlight. Like it was a time Chicago had the spotlight on them. It's just the time Memphis got the
And New
spotlight on them.
Orleans. People
Yeah,
think New Orleans was the murder capital. I got
yeah.
friends down there, and they said it's slowly becoming that again.
I can believe it.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, 'cause they don't play.
They,
Them
she
block.
said, my friend, I was talking to my friend just the other day. She said, "Girl, we don't stop at red lights." She said, "You because they sits and wait on the side of the road. See, the way the streets are made in New Orleans is different. They sits and wait on the side of the road in certain areas, and they'll jump
Mm-hmm.
out on you.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh you talking about yeah, certain stop sign. What you talking about, the criminals or the jump out of the
The
authority?
criminals."
The
Oh yeah,
criminal.
you
Man,
go to
they'll do. They'll do
certain
what they
red
mean
lights
to.
and stop sign in the city, and certain red lights and stop sign. Your ass hit.
So
She was like, She was like, "I
Player
don't
coach, no,
stop
I
at
ain't
no
lying.
red
Player
light."
coach,
She said, "If it ain't
man,
nothing coming, it ain't no cars coming from the other way. I slow down. I go straight through the red light."
man, you took it right out of my mouth, just like that video on that officer pulled that dude though. Man, I'm riding through the hood, man. Oh shit, man, I don't blame you. You got to run somewhere, like some shit. You just got to run.
yeah, like that's how it is in Memphis. Like, you can't stop at no stoplights and think it's gonna be cool. You gotta push it.
Especially when you ride clean and you looking jazzy.
Yeah, right. Cause you don't know what's gonna pop out. You sit at a stoplight or stop sign if you want to. You ain't gonna be at the bed.
Right.
I don't let cars ride directly on the side of me. I don't care. I don't care what. I don't let it. Ain't no car got no business trying to ride directly on the side of you.
You cut your lights on.
No, if they pull up, if I'm sitting at a red light and I keep pulling up and they keep pulling up and they on the side of me, I run the red light. They ain't got no business trying to pull up on the side of me.
I swear, I hate that when you at a red light that you pull up and then they try to pull up like they trying to see something.
Yeah,
Man,
they
leave
trying to
me
see
alone.
something. I'll see you at the red light. I'll see
Real talk. Man, Memphis just the type of city, man. It gonna make you a man. It gonna and the woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, hell. And I think niggas respect you for having heart. In the city. Like one time when I was young, I was walking with the little Latina junk. She was so bad, she want to walk. Man, niggas stopping the car. Everybody stopping the car. Man, that's you, little homie. Yeah, that me. Man, I respect that. They keep it moving. You know what I'm saying, nigga? That just Tyson. It's a tough city. You feel me? You gotta be on your squad, and you gotta just have some heart about yourself, man. Niggas ain't. That city ain't just like, no, man. Niggas doing something. They doing too much, man. These niggas ain't getting shot up in important places for nothing. That's all I've been saying, They done did something. And that's just how the city is. You can't do nothing to nobody in the city. And no, man, them niggas will grow old with it. Shit, them niggas will wait till you get to grandpa age and then want to take you in. Man, at your highest peak. You
Man,
heard?
Yeah,
I'm going in the comment.
yeah, cause I ain't gonna forget.
Hell no. You heard what Denzel told Will, the devil get you at your highest peak. That's what they want. They don't want you when you just not starting out. You know what I'm saying? You no, you ain't no, we don't want you yet. We want you when you reach that peak. That's how they be doing it. So you can leave some good shit back. We ain't just killed you and we ain't left nothing back. We gotta let you build your catalog. Yeah. It's an evil world, man.
Right.
So do y'all see it getting any better in the Memphis area?
Nope.
Maybe no
Nope.
time soon.
No.
No, you
Now,
know why, Miss T? It's been like that for over a decade. They've been doing it because the city been like that because they've been battling. You gotta understand, Memphis been getting a trophy every year, Miss T, for a decade. Every year they gonna get a trophy for being number 1, number 2 for capital murder. It's been a thrill for that. It's been a thrill. Niggas been trying to keep Memphis on the board for that, nigga.
He wrote
they been trying.
telling the truth on this now. He said some South Memphis niggas feel pride they getting this negative publicity. And that's sick. That's true though. Man, y'all hear about what we did in our hood, but it's happening in North Memphis too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
especially in North Memphis.
But that's how Memphis been, Miss T. Memphis been like that for a decade, Miss T. Memphis been trying to show the world, for a decade straight, we gonna be capital murder. If we ain't in top, we gonna be in top 3 every year.
Yep, South Memphis made sure of it.
Dog, when Dog got killed, my bad.
Especially in North Memphis, where just signing all them damn dudes and pitting them against each other.
He's saying the South Memphis niggas though.
No, he ain't saying no.
Yeah, they been trying to keep them scores though. They been trying to keep it in top 3 every year. They can't go to number 4, 6, 5, 6. No, not Memphis. Can't be in top 10 capital murder. No, they gotta be in top 3 every year. It ain't got nothing to do with none of that. It's been going on. It's keeping them scores battling with Chicago. Yeah, we killed these many niggas. No, but did we kill them many niggas this year, nigga? Yeah, that's what's going on. It's been going on since drill came out. Who gonna get it? Who gonna be on that chart, that billboard for the capital murder?
And a lot of people don't know about the Bone family.
Yeah, I know about the Bone family.
The Bone family, I ain't heard of them in years.
From back in the day.
Yeah, what they in now?
Most of them are dead. Some of them in the penitentiary, and some of them still.
Was their last name Bone?
No, they just were treacherous. They just were treacherous in here.
Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah.
No, some of the rebels.
That just came through that people need to make sure they go get vaccinated. So something happening.
Yeah, it's been over a decade, but I'm just saying, like, shit.
But don't let me talk about that on here because you know these folks crazy.
Yeah, Memphis always been malicious though. I think 3-6 put some curses in the city back in their time too, but I mean it just all go back. Memphis just been like that. It just
y'all think Paul brought that devilish stuff in when he started?
Yeah, Miss T. Yes. Yes, they brought it in and they live by it. That's why I respect them.
I would have to say A-Ball and MJG must didn't get into that type of stuff because they weren't as big as they should have been.
They was on some beating them down to the floor till you hear that cracking sound.
Project Pat was
women.
Yeah, they was on that gorilla.
That's it right there. God wouldn't let them go no further. Talk about doing that to women.
Gorilla count.
God will curse you.
Project Pat was another one just in the cut, like just sitting back. It was just DJ and Juicy J and Paul. They were the brain making them beats. You know what I'm saying? They reading contracts when other niggas don't know how to read a contract. It's always gonna be somebody like that. Just handling the business and stuff. But Miss T, I forgot to tell you, I ain't said it on your show. Everybody been wondering. Glock, he the one calling the shots though now for paper route. He the one saying yes or no.
Really? See, Glock has been pretty quiet.
That's facts, Miss T.
He ready to go on tour though. Yeah, keep like doing a Canadian tour, and Jay Fizzle said they all gonna be there. Shout out to Creed.
Shout out to them guys. But
they rocked the house. They rocked. They sold out every date when they was in Memphis. They said they done already sold out of tickets in Canada.
Yeah, they selling out. But I know. Yeah, I just know Glock. He the one. Everybody been asking. Who over. Yeah, Glock is the one saying yes or no. For real, straight up.
That Jay Fizzle album hard.
Well, we know what paper right here, and he saying
straight to the top because Young Dog taught him
straight down the toilet.
A young dog taught him the best.
Bro, hey, Cypress hell, boy. Man, look.
Cypress is a hater.
Cypress hell.
Yeah, they going straight down the pipe.
Man, you gotta look at it, Cypress. Man, don't all these guys put
Cypress
on
jealous of that
city.
album that Jay Fizzle just put out that's getting rave reviews.
Man,
The shooting through the charts, folks still talking about it weeks later, and got to put out an album, and folks stopped talking about it in the next day.
About time Jay Fizzle put out something people can talk about.
Jay Fizzle been rocking. Jay Fizzle been rocking.
Yeah,
he got 900 kids. He don't know what to choose.
Yeah, Daddy O running it. Daddy O running it.
Oh, yeah, running it right to the ground.
But I know Key Glock the one saying yes or no. Whoever, if you want, you know what I'm saying. Shit, it would Key Glock that said they
he should have been saying yes to B.O. Kenny, goddamn. B.O. blowing the fuck up right now.
Yeah, he doing his thing. He doing his thing.
Shout out to B.O. man.
Yeah, he doing his thing. I think he made a good move on the chessboard for what he went to.
QC don't be supporting no Memphis artists like they should though.
Who don't?
QC.
Now supporting none of them.
I know.
I mean, shit.
People saw the Migos trying to get away. They should.
Deuce on the QC still like that on the PC.
Deuce ain't even with them no more. He just said that in the interview.
They said it was a deputy ended up shooting somebody. It says that the Shelby County Sheriff's Office is relieved that the DA followed the law and decided not to bring charges against Deputy Condor, who is still recovering from the devastating injuries he suffered when Jarvion Hudspeth chose to disobey the deputy's command. Had he simply followed the deputy's instructions, he would certainly be alive and the deputy would be at work. We urge everyone to watch the dash cam and body cam events.
Damn. I mean,
here come all these damn activists popping out talking about why they killing niggas every day. You niggas ain't got nothing to say.
Oh yeah, nigga. People dying every day.
I can't stand that, bro. Y'all will come out when the police shoot somebody, but niggas shoot somebody every day. You niggas ain't got nothing.
They'll be talking about, nah, we ain't no snitch. We ain't in that.
Man, police got a job, and even us as citizens, we got the same rights they got. Especially if you utilize it, if you feel like your life in danger and you got the right to bear arms, man, shit, do your job. Do your job, bro. Don't folks just doing their job. Hell, don't. The man put me in a life danger situation. Head on, pulled off in a car. My head almost scraped the concrete. Man, no, I gotta pop you. I gotta pop you. I think they should pop.
If that officer had not been athletic, he would have killed that officer.
Yeah.
Because everybody wouldn't have been swift enough to jump in that car with him. They'd have been drugged.
You right about that, man. T.
He was in shape.
They be shooting.
And you know what? You hear some people saying the officer should have just left him alone, let him go on. When he tried to walk away, he should have left him alone. What kind of world we living in?
I ain't gonna lie, Miss T. And you might say, well, that's why your ass ain't no officer then. Look, if that would have been me, nigga, man, I'm not, man. All right, man, you got it. Hell, shit. I'm not doing too much now. I'm gonna pull you, you know what I'm saying?
No,
that's just a rabbit that got away.
He was given a command. He was given a command, and he became a threat to that officer when he did not obey that command. I think people need to understand. I think the reason because we're taught certain things, and by law he is supposed to obey that command. He became a threat to that officer when he immediately started walking away and turning and walking to his car because he could have very well had a weapon in that car. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta obey them.
I can hear something. She part of the scorpion, No, but if I had not hurt my leg, I would have been OCU.
Man,
well, how many people you think you would have shot at? How many people did you shoot?
No, I mean you don't go to shoot nobody. Now you only shoot when your life is in danger, just like every day, like in everyday life, whether you're a police officer or not.
Child, please. No, I'm saying before you retire, whatever we did, how many people did you have to put that iron on their ass?
Um, hopefully not many.
She said, "Oh, not many."
Just like I'm hoping I ain't got to put no iron on nobody right now. But these folks that make you, they become a threat to your life.
I hope you don't neither.
Me either. I ain't got time to be running down there putting no money on your book and accepting no calls. Now I do it.
Man, T ain't no.
If y'all put
Get
some
what?
money on my books.
No,
Yeah,
T,
put some money on
we ain't
your
gonna
book.
have to put no money
Cypress,
on
I
your
know
book.
you ain't. That's the reason why
T,
you didn't say nothing, because you don't feel like
T,
you're supposed to help nobody.
what you talking about? Put money on your book. We coming to get
I'm
you. You ain't got no record. You getting a bond. You getting a bond, and you
Can't
got
use no ball of deodorant.
I,
I'm talking
and
about
you
if
gonna
I
I
have
had to
hella
rob somebody
co-signers.
for
no,
defending my life.
I believe in helping people. I just don't feel like rich people are obligated to help people.
Yeah.
I think it's a nice gesture, but I don't think people are obligated to do it because people run that in the ground too much.
It just be our people.
Fat packs, we all like to talk. You like to type.
Man,
Hell,
he got
that's just
money. He
feeling.
should do something for the hood. Man, you don't know what bills that man got.
There's a lot of people do that. White people and Mexican people don't do that.
He ain't
Mm-hmm.
he ain't this good. He won't give to the community, man. You need to. If you feel like that, then shit, go sell some cans and do what y'all community. You ain't gotta worry about it.
You got some gonna love you. You got some gonna give you a hard time. You got some people just like that. You got some
Hey,
you can see the love in their heart, but they just gonna give you a hard time. You
man,
know.
Hey,
I got a neighbor maybe about 5 houses down, man. Like this man ain't got no job and he on drugs. But
Damn.
this man got a roof over his head, got more cars in his house than I get. And all this man do is go get pallets from 6 a.m. and go sell them. Like
Mm-hmm.
he pay his rent, his light bill, and whatever else he get. And like it just ain't no excuse, man. You gotta get out here and make something happen, man.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Real
man,
talk.
man, he ain't doing this. He ain't this. And he ain't that. And this man got family to feed too. He just can't give you all his shit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's cool if you get help, but it can't be just wake up looking for you. Oh man, my rent due. Who can I call?
Right, bro. You can't live like that, man.
Hey,
I done
Well,
tell
hey,
folks.
Christmas coming up, but you been popping out with all the Jordans every Saturday, and you ain't thought I need to start getting my kids something for Christmas. You ready to go turn
Yeah.
up angel tree and knock the folks that really need it.
Exactly.
I'm like, we gotta quit doing that, man. And it be our people, only our people doing that type of shit.
You gotta be a good. You gotta manage yourself well, man. Your finances, just everything about yourself. You gotta manage yourself, man. Gotta have some good managing skills. You know what I'm saying? I've been like this since I was a little boy, though. They want to go to the skate ring all the time and the ball and the parties and shit. Get what? I got my little $130, $150 in my pocket. Go to school, got money saved up. Principal like, what you doing all that money?
May said you go to any other schools in Memphis?
Yes, man. I went to Kirby. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I went to Kirby and I went to I was about to go to Cordova, but I ended up going to Southland for a bit. But I ended up going out. I was in Kirby. I
Okay.
had finished out in Kirby. Then I had got in trouble, so I had stopped going to school, and I had to get some online little classes going. And then shit, that's how I graduated. I got my stuff offline, like, cause I was getting in trouble. I ain't gonna lie, and then it was just like me getting in school, getting in trouble. That's basically what it was. So I had to, I went to this school in Horn Lake. It was like a Christian academy, and they were helping people get your diploma and graduate. So I had to go to that. I ended up getting my diploma in 2012. I had to though, cause my pops he pushed it on me. He was like, if you graduate and get your license, I'm gonna give you a car. So summertime 2012, I was rolling in Memphis. I had my own car. You know what I'm saying? I graduated. It was a nice little. It was a little truck, little SUV, and that what motivated me to graduate. You know what I'm saying? Go and get my diploma and stuff. Because my pops, he was like, man, look, I got a car just waiting on you. You just gotta get your diploma and get your license. And I did. And shit. And that just what motivated me. But yeah, I went to Kirby though. Kirby was some it was something serious. It was something every day. It was like a party every day going to school. Yeah.
Sound like you had fun at that time.
You know how it is. Wooddale, Sheffield, High, man, school, man,
Sound like
off
you
the
knocked
chain.
free. Sound
Off
like
the
you knocked
chain.
a few little jobs. Okay, you knocked a few little jobs out there. Okay
Yeah, man, you know.
That mind been going in.
then.
And who is that Madeline? Fat Packs?
Yeah.
Oh Lord, Fat
Yeah,
Packs. Son.
I mainly like I stayed in Raleigh, like area. You know, living in Memphis. I didn't stayed in East. I never stayed in the South though. I ain't gonna even lie. Like I done been in Castalia. You know what I'm saying? You go in Castalia. You know,
I'm
and
fine.
they boarded up houses.
I
It's
don't
like
blame you. You ain't stay in the South. You ain't do nothing wrong.
I ain't talking down now.
The
Now we
South is
lost.
where it's at because it was
I,
always raggedy. I never liked being in North Memphis because it was too raggedy.
I had to come to the South though. Like you
You
got to go
feel
to the
like
South.
being in North Memphis when you from South Memphis.
It was just too raggedy in North Memphis.
Yeah, I had to go to the
Everybody
South.
was high in South Memphis.
Yeah. Oh man.
Y'all, somebody is hacking. I heard them. I heard that clicking noise when they came in. They hacking
What click?
because Cypress
Uh-oh.
Picture didn't disappeared. When I heard that click, I said somebody is in this studio.
Oh.
When I didn't see nobody in the backstage, then Cypress Picture disappeared.
They always play Beetlejuice games with him.
Man, cause they don't like the real stuff I be saying, man. I'm starting to feel like I'm too real for YouTube.
Now I always felt like it's real people in South Memphis though.
No, the
Like
only thing I'm gonna tell you something. The only thing you got to do is make sure you keep certain energies away from around you. These people don't own YouTube. A lot of these folks already know they used to the gutter. What I can't understand is how a lot of these women are allowing them and some of these other men allowing some of these folks to take them down with them. You don't let nobody. If you want to be on here, don't let them run you off. They would love for you to go so that they can be able to spin the narrative how they want to. They feel like they supposed to make all the money
hey
and
Miss T,
put paperwork. Y'all gonna have to learn to put paperwork on these
right
folks. So
about
y'all
that.
what they doing is they got women putting their livelihoods in danger, falsifying paperwork,
Yeah, Miss T.
making fake reports and stuff.
Well,
But
you
hey,
just
all you
can't
got to
just
do
do.
is count it. All you got to do is counter that because you people. One thing about a old negative ass nigga, what they do is they fall out with everybody. And then the people that they fall out with, they reach out to you and get you in the police the game.
Mm-hmm.
And it's always illegal.
Anissa said we having a meeting at 2:30 on Cyber TV.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Miss T, another school I went to, I did go to that school in Orange Mountain, the Job Corps. I went to that joint. That joint was real nice, but they had bed bugs if you stayed on campus. I did not stay on campus. I always was on the Matter bus. I learned a lot about the city of Young, catching them. You know, that Matter bus gonna take you everywhere. You might gotta get dropped off down the road. They gonna take you all the way. So I was catching the Matter bus to the Job Corps too, but I couldn't. I was smoking that weed. They kicked me out smoking that weed. Yeah, they drug testing you and man. I like damn. Yeah, I had to go. Yeah, so
Cyrus, delete that link. Y'all delete them links and y'all
Yeah,
that I sent y'all.
we get it.
I was trying to go there to get my trade, but yeah, Memphis always was bad, but it was just like every time, like growing up, like y'all mentioned a couple groups and shit, you know, here earlier, like just growing up, you just hear about people coming up missing or dead or something happened to them, and it's just always been gangs and mobs in the city, man. That's just what it was. Player Co, you know, one point in time in hoods, they were recruiting me, T. They were recruiting. You know what I mean? I'm walking to the store. You know what I mean? They like, man, they 100 deep. I'm like, I'm one man army. They surround me. You want man? Come home. Shit, nigga, go home like that. Come home like that. You know what I mean? Like, they really were, and they were around like 2000, I say 11, 12. They were recruiting hard back in them days, you know what I'm saying? Just You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that when the real that was the time nigga were really them days. That's you was what you was them days. You know what I'm saying? It just the youngins came. They done came up with their own thing, and that's what it was too. Like these babies from South Memphis, Whitehaven, they just started their own little groups and whatever. And
Right.
it just went from there. Cause half these guys, man, they young, man. Shit. A lot of these guys, I ain't know them. We 20-year-olds and 19. They were when they were. Shit, I was 20 when they were 10. I don't know them.
Facts.
But that's just what it is. The new generation. It's the youth. It's these 2000 babies, 2004 threes and twos. Man, some of them they on a good stroll, and the new ones they hell. Shit, they hustlers and everything. I think we been doing that. We been working and knowing how to hustle, but it's just a whole different way. I think it's more hands on. That's what it is. Technology and stuff that they got out here. So it's more hands on for people to get to.
Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Do we even have 100 likes?
Man, T, y'all be getting them likes and y'all be getting them views and good people come together.
Thanks for the cash out,
Man,
Philip.
Sight to jump down.
Yo, what's Cypress at? Maybe his phone rang.
Yeah.
Body
Tell him to restart his phone and knock whoever it is out, because they be hacking him.
Yeah, player Cole, you knocking on 42, ain't
Yep.
you? Yeah, man. See, yeah, you know what I'm saying. See, I look at people like that, man. T, like they, all right, number of respect, older cats, man. You know what I'm saying that been around because they know a little bit more. You know what I'm saying. Then they know when it's authentic and ain't. But the city, man, Memphis always was a good city. It just when Dog got killed,
It's
it
still a beautiful
shifted.
city.
It
It's
was a
still a
good city.
beautiful city.
Yeah, beautiful
I
city,
love
man.
Memphis, and it still got a lot of potential. They need to bring Liberty Land back. They need to bring the amusement parks back. They're gonna have to. They're gonna have to. Unfortunately, because law is so out of crime is so out of hand, they're gonna have to go ahead and be. They're gonna have to be hard on the criminals. They're gonna have to do their time, and if they want to really rehabilitate, and they can rehabilitate while they're serving out their damn time.
Well, they hard on they changed that law. Like when Dog got killed, man, Tennessee went up to 100%. If you got a violent crime, 100%. It ain't no more 85 or 30%. Like if you got a violent, 100% of your time you gotta do. After they killed Dog, I remember that like yesterday. I was like, dang. Cause it was Memphis went number one again, like dangerous city at that year, and then they changed the gun law, the law in Tennessee. If you got any violent crime, you doing 100%. Shoot. So back in the day, Miss T, back in the day,
Philip, you said one now.
I said back in the day, these boy they'll commit like an aggravated robbery and get like an 8-year sentence and come home in like 4-5 years. It ain't no more of that going on. It ain't no more of that. If you get 8 years and you did something like that, you got to do 8 years.
Right.
So shit, man. Yeah, Tennessee ain't playing. People be talking about Mississippi. Tennessee that went like Mississippi when it came to certain crime.
It's a lot of people moving to Mississippi, and I think a lot of the lawmakers in Mississippi don't like that. But what they're doing is they making the laws harder
Yeah,
to either
they making
deter them or let them know you're gonna do right if you come.
man, I'm making it hard on a brother.
The state of Mississippi will not play with no jig.
No, they don't play by murder. See, they don't play by that. That's why I say if a nigga from Mississippi killed you and they family come from, you did something. You did something to a little girl. You done ran off with 30,000. I know a nigga that some niggas came from Mississippi to kill a nigga in Memphis because they done ran off on some big bands. Big bands. See, that's how a Mississippi nigga kill. You play with them, that Mississippi nigga ain't gonna kill you quick like that.
If
You
they
know what I
gotta
mean?
come out of them backwoods.
Cypher said, what happened?
But yeah.
I don't know, Cypress.
You make them folks come out on butcher.
Turn your phone off. Turn your phone off and turn it back on. Knock them out your phone. Because you know they sick you over here on my panel, so they trying to figure out a way to get to me. They feel like the way to get to me is through you. That sickness in a way to get to me.
So Player Cole, you from North Memphis. You knew that guy name. They used to call him Mr. North Memphis. He used to ride around on clean BMWs and shit.
What his other name is? I probably know about something else.
I don't know. He was going by Mr. North Memphis and shit. It
was like social media.
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably know him about something else.
He was riding on clean. They had killed him years ago. Like, there's a lot of niggas been going out in Memphis. Big guys. But yeah, Miss T, I'm glad like on Rich Lord, that what really made me kind of get hyped up. Rich Lord was like he was a head, like, you know, when he say something, them wolves bark. You know what I'm saying? The wolf, you might see Rich Lord walk in, the crowd be behind him, his goon might be behind him. But if he say, man, he know how to get the crowd, he know how to make them wolves bark. You know what I'm saying? He like the dog whisperer. You know how you got the leader of the Peter leader. He was the leader of the pack, and you know Rich Lord had a lot of say so. You know what I'm saying? But like Player Coach said, like I feel like it was a power play because Rich Lord was a powerful person. He was powerful and he was respected. They were respected. But like you said, Player Coach, a lot of people thought it would be behind that Shock Lizard shit. You know what I'm saying? They felt like they had to. Somebody had to go. So I'm glad you brought that up when you were talking about it.
But I don't think they did that because of Shock Lizard.
Yeah.
If that was the case, they would have been getting the people that actually did it. Big Mo to them still walking around, ain't it?
Exactly.
I don't think it was that, but that was where everybody thought it was at first.
It was bigger than that.
Yeah, it was bigger than that, man. But some shit, so it's almost like something like Big Poking, huh? Something like that. Shit. Yeah, I mean, that's how you think it is.
And it's so crazy because he didn't even get none of the money that was broke out for the change. They went in Miami Casino pocket and Cash pocket.
Yeah,
he might have broke bread with him, but I don't know. But from the money going from youngster hand to his hand, no, that didn't happen.
I mean, hey, that's a real brother right there, though. That's a real brother right there. That's a real brother. I ain't gonna lie. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad he getting his, like, he been independent doing his thing, but you know, I actually like bumping into that nigga in the East and shit. That's a real brother right there. So I don't want to see nothing happen to him. It'll mess me up too. Like, that's why I say, like, people saying niggas playing, no, nigga just seen like both sides. I done seen all sides, not both sides, all the sides. So it's like, you know, nigga know what's going on when it comes to certain shit and why certain things had to happen. You know what I'm saying? We can't be disrespecting each other. That's one. That's the number one thing, Miss T. We can't be disrespecting. We can't disrespect women, and we can't disrespect each other as men. And that's when a lot of stuff gonna stop. When we learn how to respect each other all over again. Hold the door for each other. If you see a brother, if you know he ain't got no money and he ain't got nothing, and you see him hungry, offer him a plate. You know what I'm saying? So offer him something to drink. You know, be respectful. Some people don't think like that though.
I agree. Well, I'm gonna get off here. I said I wasn't gonna stay on here long. Cypher said he back, y'all. I'm gonna come back on tonight. What y'all want to talk about tonight?
You know you gonna bring. You
want to talk about the Coca-Cola here.
Yeah.
Let's talk about
what's going on. The FPG duck case going on.
I got something even better.
For real?
What?
Let's talk about what really turn you women on.
Oh my.
Yeah, let's heat it up for real.
Man, you know, as brother, you know what turn on women on, man. Good music, good vibes, good, Good.
That could be a good topic. Do y'all ladies want to talk about that? What really turned us women on? Men ain't gonna listen.
Besides the money.
They said they want to talk about O.J. Simpson.
O.J. Simpson.
O.J. Look, player code like that's old dude. O.J. Simpson like pulling out the PlayStation. The old PlayStation.
The Nintendo nigga. What you talking about?
They said they want to talk about what really turns a woman on.
Yeah. Somebody said
indictments.
Indictments. Oh my God.
Look, we all know being from Tennessee. Look, indictments is in the springtime and the fall time. Straight up.
Hey, plus size baddie.
Probably the first.
Yes, and why men physically abusive, women the player.
I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah.
We go beat it in the bed and that's it.
CMG. Hey, Fat Pat said, let's talk about CMG getting locked up.
Lord have mercy.
They get locked up. There's some new news right there.
Hey, Miss T, Gotti said it go capital C, capital M. He talk work and he from the M. He a real nigga. Free my nigga, free them niggas out in Forest City. The tour bus in the hood. I took the whole apartments with me. My girl said, all right, now she gonna get on your. Hey man, I ain't gonna lie. That I don't know. T, I ain't gonna lie, man. Both of them guys are great, man. That's just what it is. I don't care what nobody say. Both of them guys are great. Gotti and Dolph, man, and with everybody that's from the city.
That's a good one.
That's
D-Con said she want to know why men love hood rats and not classy women.
Hood rats and not classy.
I think I don't know. We ain't hardly get too many classy women.
We do. We got a lot of classy women. Player coach.
Please.
We got a lot of
y'all
classy
don't
women.
Want no classy. Y'all be
It's just a few here. Let's keep it real.
I'm a classy woman.
Yeah, you last of a dime breed. You and women like D Mama, like y'all.
Yeah, it's a lot of class. It's a few of them. Yeah, it's a few of them. Yeah. I think some men just like what they can probably take advantage of, man. Not all men, but some men like on that type of level that like young girls or hood or whatever. You know, it's something easy, something that they can relate to. You know, we all love our sisters because it's like something we can relate to. And I think like if you're a hood dude, a lot of hood fellas like a hood chick because they understand each other. They got a lot in common when it comes to I got something in common with you. We come from this side of the city. Or a lot of women don't want to get with a guy because she feel like they personality don't match up. She feel like you a total and I tell some women, I done told some women like, of course it ain't gonna match up because I'm a man for one thing that's from a whole different portal, and you a woman. You feel me? So we ain't, a woman and men, we like spaghetti and waffles. We two different things, but we come together. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel about it.
Why do men cheat on good women?
I'm glad you're saying me, Fat Pat.
Greedy?
Yeah, some men just want that cake and eat it, like the same way with women that get good dudes and still be out creeping. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but it happens mostly with men.
Some people just want the best of both worlds. I see a lot of women like this, so we can't just say with men.
And it depends on what Miss T. Oh, my bad. I often say it depends on what environment you in too. You can't be no good woman living in Jacksonville, Tampa, Vegas, and talking about why my man cheating. There's too much temptation out there. It's 30 women to one man out there.
She said most men that smoke love them hood chicks.
That Pat said he love BBWs. Like, go on now. Ain't no wrong with it. Go on now. Especially you looking right.
That's good if she don't smoke, because I don't got to share my dope with her.
For real. Worry about leaving the house. They done smoked 3-4.
That dude said these women be faking class. I don't think women be faking class. If men turn around to piss a woman off, make her cuss them out, call them everything but a child of God, and then turn around and say she would never classy to begin with after he done triggered her.
A lot of our sisters, man, they strong.
Because classy don't mean you gotta stay quiet and not say nothing and not call stuff out. Now all of a sudden when you calling shit out, now you ghetto.
Right.
Caramel said they love weed heads.
I don't want you on no drugs, no cigarettes.
I've never a day in my life ever smoked a joint. I've never smoked pot a day in my life. Y'all there?
Yeah, I'm here. What you say, Miss T?
I said I've never smoked pot a day in my life.
And that's good. That's real good. That's real good.
You
Look,
got a
Kenny
natural.
says I'm classy, but I'm mean. Now let me ask y'all something. And y'all could be honest with me. Do y'all think that I'm mean?
Yeah.
I think you a strong black woman.
You an ex-cop, so all cops
I think you're black because a lot of even if you from the hood, where you come from, a lot of our black women, man, they strong because it was just how where we come from, our culture. Like got a lot of strong women. You know what I'm saying? Like it just that's what it. I think you just a strong woman. A strong black, beautiful woman. That's why I think. I
Thank
don't
you,
think.
because I think I'm one of the nicest people. Like
Yeah.
I really am. I'm one of the nicest people you'll ever meet.
Yeah, you keep it real. You keep it solid. You know what I'm saying? And we like what you're doing. That's just what it is. Yeah, I think a lot of our sisters though they was raised to be independent. Why a lot of them
Kenny
come
said
from.
I get mad fast. It depends. Sometimes if I don't pray before I get on here, sometimes the devil be able to get at me.
Ooh, D-Mon said I'm talking about hood rat as in that chick in Cypress last night.
yeah.
I ain't see all that. Yeah, I did. Yeah, man.
Then you
Yeah.
ain't got to worry about no man cheating because you go bust his ass.
Okay, strong woman that's being me.
Okay, motherfucker, you see, it
Some
was
weak men.
1:30. You
Some weak
arrived
men.
at the job at 2:20. Where was you at for them 8 minutes?
Yeah.
Hold on, never mind. You ain't got to ask me that. You go on your computer. So you made
Yeah, Miss T, Miss T, I learned since I was a little boy. My grandma taught me before she left, man. She taught me. She said, you never, you know what I'm saying? She always taught me, like, you can be ugly on the inside. If she call you ugly, that don't mean you ugly on the outside. But she always tell me, you never tell a woman she mean or ask a woman how old she is and, ask a grown person where they going. And she just taught me that type of stuff. But when she told me about, don't never say tell a woman she mean because she gonna feel like you weak. You know what I'm saying? Like if you a man and a woman, you know what I'm saying, it's a way you do things, but you say, oh, you mean, you sound weak, to a woman when most women don't like that. Oh, you mean. You sound weak,
I
man.
can hear you now when it's your man payday.
You sound like Will. You
Started
don't know
that
what?
check in my bank account yet? I'm like, woo.
It just boiled down to a Miss T. A woman don't want no wheel. A woman, y'all want a good man, but y'all don't want no soft man. You know what I'm saying? Like soft, like you be saying the sissy ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like nigga, the woman don't want that. Soft, you know what I'm saying? You just soft, like she want, you gotta feel safe around him and feel protected. Like we go out, he gonna ride, he gonna be an alpha male, baby get in the car, bam, 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 bam. We gonna handle the beat. Whatever we gotta do, he gonna protect that woman and let the family walk in first because the man gotta ride and see what's going on, and he gotta whoever. If anybody get taken out from the back, it's gonna be me, and that's just how it brought up.
Mm-hmm.
So we want Tupac.
We want a Tupac. Yeah, stuff like I ain't gonna lie. That's why Tupac he did like pay the way, like you know what I'm saying. Like even me watching Tupac, I'm like, man, he giving a young brother game how to carry yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like you coming from the struggle, or whatever, man. Tupac gonna show you how to be a man when listening to his music. When it comes to certain things. That's why his music still live with us. It's been about 30 years, but Tupac he one of the guys. But it's a lot of fellas in the game, man. It ain't just Tupac. Hell, LeBron good at his wife. It's a lot of fellas we can look at and be like, okay, it's some fellas that actually, carry that. You know, we have to have people like that. You can look at it and be like, okay, man, that man right there, he good in his family. He a good man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't heard nothing bad on him. You ain't heard, you know, he did this. And we always need that.
Boy, that's why I can't wait till I get me a wife, boy.
Hell, Cole, you gonna get one shoe, man.
I'm working on it. I'm trying to make dreams come true, my boy.
Yeah. It's always good when things just fall in place, you know.
Yeah, they falling just like it's Christmas time, man, you know.
Cause it's cold outside. Man, that's one thing, Misty. I got that in my soul. I got that in my spirit. That's another good thing. Young people have to sit down and listen to the roots of good music. That's another thing. Like that good music gonna make you have a good soul, you know.
What Cypress go to? Tell them, Cypress, did he restart his phone? Because they had hacked into his phone. They knocked him off of here. I heard that click boot. They knocked him. I said, somebody in the studio. When I looked and didn't see nobody else in the back, because I was like, I was in another screen. So Cypress need to restart his phone to knock them out. But anyways, you guys, I'm going to get back on tonight. I'm ready to do my grilled fish.
Okay, now.
And the sad thing about it is I'm looking like Aquanisha and I gotta run to get me some charcoal.
Cut the camera on. Let me see right fast.
Oh,
my afro is so big and fat.
Like Erykah Badu?
It's ridiculous.
Wow, that's amazing.
Like Erykah Badu?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all how big my afro is. Who had a real big fat afro?
Luda did on the Hip Hop Award.
Just like the Jackson 5's afros used to be.
You just missing the sideburn.
Me too. Hey, me too. Luda had got on stage at the Hip Hop Award with a fro. Recently.
Yeah, Luda used to wear a big afro too.
Yep. All right, Miss T, I know you. You know, if you go, we going. You know, I ain't trying to hold you up.
I tell you. All right, you guys. I'm gonna get back on tonight. We're gonna talk about that. Why men like to why men don't like good women or whatever. We're gonna talk
why men love good women.
I bet CMG in the cut happy. They say.
I'm gone.
All right,
you guys. I'll talk to y'all.